So this is the moment everyone's been waiting for. No, not really, but you know what? I've been looking forward to doing this. This is the Q&A video. You guys have been asking me bunches of questions on in the comments, and you know, we're gonna start it right away. All right, how about that? Zach asks, "How old are you, and what is your favorite? Or who? What? Who? Huh? Who is your favorite Blue Jay player, past and present?" First off, I'm 19 years old, so I'm still a young buck. Trying to find my way in the world. That was awful. Favorite Blue Jay in the past. There's lots. My favorite though is got to go to Doc Halladay. The way he was composed on the mound, the way he pitched, it was just he was so good. It was outstanding. And in the present, we got to go with the former MVP Josh Donaldson. The energy he brings constantly, running out every ball, trying hard every single second he's on the field, and comes up with clutch hits, and just diving in head first, hips pretty much blown up pretty much inside of him. Screw it, I'm going to sprint home and dive head first and win us the ALDS, and does it. I love it. Those are my guys. I'm 19, Doc Halladay, and Josh Donaldson. Omar, by the way, Zach, thank you for your questions. Omar has been one of the guys from pretty much day one of the videos. Appreciate everything you have done for the channel, man. I really do appreciate that. What high school did you go to? That's what he asked me. And apparently you went to you were in Toronto before, or still are. You just went to school in Toronto or something like that. I'm not 100% sure about that. But I went to R.H. King Academy in Scarborough, Kinks Road, St. Clair. That was 4 years of my life, and it was okay. Wasn't my greatest times, but it is what it is. And like I said, it is what it is. It's got to move on. College was a lot better, though. I have to say that. Alice. I'm going to go with Aless. LST. Favorite player on the Raptors, Leafs, and Blue Jays. We know the Blue Jays won. That's JD all the way. The Leafs. Now, with them going through their transition right now, it's so tough to pick one guy. But if I had to, see, I'm not going to pick Matthews, Marner, and Nylander. Why? Because they're so young. They have not had a lot of experience. Can't really say my favorite. So I'm going to have to say Morgan Rielly. The way that guy has proved himself to be a very good defenseman in this league, proved to all of us that he is not only a great offensive player, but he is sound defensively, good penalty killer, his skating is gorgeous, and he's developing nicely over the years, and he's gotten a lot stronger too. He's my guy for the Leafs. Raptors, I'd be stupid not to say Kyle Lowry. If you don't say Kyle Lowry, you could say DeMar DeRozan. You could, you know what? Screw it. It's Lowry. The way he plays, people basically call him the captain, and I agree with that. DeMar leads by points and does all that kind of stuff and does some of the good stuff there. Lowry, constant clutch shots, constant playing 100% every time he touches the court, and just an energy guy. Oh, there's three guys standing around the ball. They're about 8 inches taller than me. I'm going to go dive in there. He dives in there and gets the ball. All right? He's a guy that does not give a crap about anything and just goes and plays the game hard. I love it. Kyle Lowry's my guy for the Raptors. Oh, thank you, Aless and Omar, for your questions, guys. Really do appreciate it. Ben, now, this question was actually a very, very interesting one. I really enjoyed thinking about this question. Favorite National League team? Because a lot of people have their Eastern Conference team and their Western Conference team, AL, NL. My NL team, the Washington Nationals, I think I'm going to have to go with. I love Scherzer. I love Strasburg. Bryce Harper's the man, pretty much. He's just full-on energy guy. We love it. He'd be a great player for the Jays. Just a thought, Who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, right? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, Ben, thank you for your question, my man. Jamie, he had a good bit of questions here. We're going to start off with one that I was not expecting to hear. The type of books that I like. Huh, random. But that's a pretty good question, though. Because a lot of people don't ask that anymore. I'm into the sci-fi kind of stuff. I'm a Walking Dead fan. So, I kind of like those type of things. If you guys have ever seen the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith in it, I like that was made into a book as well. I really liked that book. I don't read too much, but I read that book almost constantly. I didn't want to stop. That scared me even. Really good book. Those kind of things they're my thing. They're my thing. And sports books, of course. Come on. Who doesn't like those? If I could sign one MLB guy, who would it be and why? Very good question, because I've actually thought of this. Before you even commented, I've actually thought about this. And I have to say Jose Altuve. For a few reasons. Devin Travis is good, don't get me wrong, at second base. He's got a great bat. Altuve runs out every single play, plays defense like it's his last play of his career. He can hit home runs, he steals loads of bases, and he's an amazing contact hitter and rarely strikes out. He's the whole package in a player. Outstanding guy. Lovable guy to be around as well. Jose Altuve is the guy that I would love the Jays to sign if at all possible in the future. Whatever. It's just dreaming. How long have I been a Jays fan? And my favorite player. Well, we've already talked about that a few times. How long have I been? I gotta say since I was like 4 or 5. We're talking way back now. That's kind of where I started liking the sports, though. The Raptors, Jays, and Leafs, kind of all back there. To put into perspective, right there on my wall, Orlando Hudson poster. Big Jays fans would remember him back in the day. That's how far back we're going. Just saying. I loved him. He's a great player. Who would I like the Jays to pick up if possible? Just like out of nowhere, who would you like to come to the Jays? Well, Bryce Harper would be nice. Mike Trout would be nice. Jose Altuve would be nice. It's all dreaming. All dreams. But you never know. You never know. Did anybody expect Troy Tulowitzki to be a Blue Jay? Not in the world. But he is, isn't he? However, I do like the Jays team that we got now. Like, I love them. And as Josh Donaldson would say, we like our team, Barry. Well, yes, we do. I think we all do. But those are some of the players that I'd like to pick up. Throw Miguel Cabrera in there as well. Why not? Thank you, Jamie, for all of your questions, my man. Sammy, why did I start doing these videos? There was a time where I loved talking about baseball. Sports in general. I used to do it with my friends all the time. We used to go on Xbox and just talk for 3 hours about them, about things that could happen with the team or things that are going on. What the hell is going on with the team, right? I did it constantly with them. Even post game, I'm texting my friend while the game's going on. It was and it still is something I do. So that's a very interesting question. But why did I start doing the videos? Because I love talking sports, and I love talking to people. I know I'm physically not talking to you guys, but I know I am, and you guys are pretty much like a second family to me. So screw it, right? Talk sports, why not? And I do it, and I love it. So there's your answer, Sammy. I really appreciate your question, man. Paulie, you've been around a little while, my friend, and your question was greatest Blue Jay of all time. Not the favorite, the greatest. I think there's two. I think you got to go with the Doc and you got to go with Delgado. I can't pick one. Some people could give reasons for why Halladay should be the best. Okay, cool. A lot of people would say why Delgado should be the best. He has the best offensive numbers in Jays history by some of them by a long shot. But Roy Halladay had an outstanding career as a Blue Jay. Yeah, he did. So pick or choose. You guys can let me know in the comments what you guys, Who do you think is the greatest Blue Jay of all time? Let me know. Thanks, Paulie, for your question, by the way. I really appreciate that, my man. Bat banana. Anana. Anna. I think I got all of them there. Favorite Leaf of all time? Whew. Gotta go with the captain, Matt Sundin. I mean, you know, he's kind of like the era I grew up in, and I was actually at the game when he passed Daryl Sittler for most all-time points on as a Leaf. So that was a really cool moment for me, and I think that's just he's the greatest, my favorite Leaf of all time by far. And if you guys have noticed maybe in the past, that picture right there, that little youngster there in the white is myself. Yeah, I know, right? Where did the years go? And Alexei Ponikarovsky on the left, right, whatever way you want to look at it. So that was pretty cool. Not my favorite Leaf of all time, just a cool picture monument there. And thank you. I'm going to call you Bat because it makes it a lot easier on myself and the viewers listening to right? It makes sense. Noah Gilbert. Now, he had some very interesting questions. That's why I'm leaving his to the last. And he also, was the last comments on my list here. But they were all really good comments as well. As you can see, wait, let me try to move my hand right there. I went to Seneca College in Toronto. What did I take at Seneca was his first question, because he saw that and he saw a diploma. Great. Okay, cool. What did I take? Well, I took radio broadcasting. That's what it was at Seneca. Kind of makes sense now that you think about it, right? 2-year program, absolutely loved it. People in there were absolutely amazing. Me and a friend actually had a sports talk show on their online radio station. We were on there for 3 hours at some point, just talking, doing breaks, doing all that kind of stuff that the radio people do, and it was an amazing time, amazing experience. However, jobs have been thin and far between and have been so tough to find. It's been very difficult. I've had a tough time. But being able to do these videos for you guys and enjoying them as much as I am and seeing us grow the way we are, it makes it bittersweet in a sense. This is kind of where I'm at right now. And that's what I took, radio broadcasting. I want that to be my future. I want to be in radio, TV, more or less radio, doing Blue Jays stuff or Leaf stuff. That's another reason why I'm doing this, because I love talking sports. That's what I want my career to be. But it's tough. It's tough to get your foot in there and start going. But you got to start somewhere, and things happen for a reason. Who knows? I might catch a break next week. I don't know. You really don't, and you just got to enjoy the times you have. And I sure as heck did at college. It was a blast. Now back to the sports comments. We have 2 more comments, both from Noah Gilbert, obviously. Or Noah Gilbert, like, how do you speak, right? Out of French. No, I think it's probably Gilbert, because there's no accent or anything like that. Thoughts on Shapiro and Atkins? They haven't done anything bad. The only thing I dislike was the Storen for Revere trade, but at the time it looked good. You trade away Revere, who, it sucks to let him go, but it was a place of strength, the Bats, and you needed bullpen help. You got Drew Storen, a reliable bullpen guy. It didn't work out. Oh well. He got Benoit and Grilli for squat. Nothing. He also got Upton for nothing. Benoit and Grilli have been amazing. Upton has had some big hits for this team at times. He had one in game 3? He had a double, a pinch hit double. Great player, great. I like him. I have not been mad with any of the moves they've made. I'm waiting for the offseason to see what they do. But as of right now, I don't have a problem with them. They're smart. Anthopoulos, the reason he did that last time, because he was like, my job is on the line. I'm just going to get some great players and see where it goes. Traded the whole prospect system. That's what he did. And these guys are building a team, and I really like it. Last question. How many Jays games did I go to this season, and will I be attending some next year? I went to 15 games this year because me and my friend had a flex pack. And hopefully we'll be doing the exact same next year, getting 15 games. Hopefully going to be sitting in the 200 level next year. That's going to be exciting. that's going to wrap it up, guys. Hey, like the video, hit that like button. I really appreciate all the comments from you. Noah Gilbert, thank you so much for all your comments. Subscribe down below. Podcast. Me and my buddy doing a podcast. SoundCloud link is in the description. Like, comment, do all that stuff. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.